I didn't want to do this, but unfortunately, I said some things that I regret. It was a trauma response, but I don't consider that an excuse for what I said. So, this is just my way of punishing myself. I think that zodiac signs are the original stereotypes, but you can't deny that they can be pretty accurate. But I don't think they define a person. I think it's their willpower and the circumstances that they've been through and are going through that can really reveal their character. I don't have a lot of time, so let's just get this over with. Zodiac signs ranked by who survived the longest in a horror movie. Number 12, Gemini. Gemini would be killed off first. We all love Geminis because they are the life of the party and always have something exciting to talk about. However, in order to survive a horror movie, exciting is not what you want to be. Number 11, Aries. Aries are way too brave and adventurous for their own good, and it's going to get them killed. They'll be the ones suggesting it's a good idea to split up and investigate that strange noise coming from the haunted house next door. Number 10, Leo. Leos love to be the center of attention, and a horror movie isn't exactly the time or place to show off. This is actually one of the few times in life it pays to be more of an under the radar type of person. Every time I think of a Leo in a horror movie, I think of the scene in Friday the 13th, Part 3, where the kid is showing off and walking on his hands and Jason machetes him down the middle. And right here on the article, they have that scene you can watch. Number 9, Aquarius. An Aquarian is way more likely to be the serial killer than to be in a situation in which they are hunted by one, given that they are so independent and not prone to be in group situations. However, they have the same bravery and confidence that makes an Aries or a Leo an easy target. They're likely to come up with an idea, believe in it, and want to see it through, even if it's super dangerous. Number 8, Sagittarius. Sagittarians are usually happy people who are always up for a good time. This means they're often going to be breaking the outdated morality rules of horror movies. Don't drink, don't do drugs, and don't have too much fun with your partner. This is okay with any Sagittarius, however, because a life without fun isn't much of a life at all. Number 7, Taurus. As with most areas in life, a Taurus' stubborn streak is going to be the end of them. They'll insist they're fine on their own when they really should be with the rest of the group. They'll deny that anyone is in danger far too long, and that skepticism is going to cost them. Number 6, Cancer. Cancer is too sensitive and emotional for this. When they discover one of their friends' dead bodies, they're going to sit there and scream and panic while the killer slowly sneaks up on them and makes them their next victim. Since we're at the middle point of this list, to lighten up the mood, did you guys know that one of the world's most famous cancers, their name, SpongeBob SquarePants? You also know that SpongeBob may be autistic, and that's not coming from some random source on the internet. Number 5, Pisces. Similarly, sensitive Pisces is not cut out for the world of trying to survive a horror movie. They prefer to avoid such stress and retreat to their own peaceful world instead. I can see a Pisces being killed while working on a painting inspired by all of the grief they're trying to process. Number 4, Scorpio. Scorpios are badasses and the perfect combination of brave and shrewd. They'll make it far in any horror movie, but in the end, their temper may get the best of them. If they die, they'll go out fighting and making sure that they make whoever hurt them and their friends hurt too. Number 3, Libra. Libras are so well liked by anyone, they'll be carried to the end by whoever manages to survive. They are perfectly placed to ride on coattails here, as long as they keep quiet and just do whatever their friends tell them to do. Number 2, Virgo. The only problem a Virgo has with a horror movie scenario is that they were not given advance notice that this would be taking place. However, they're so organized and level headed that they would be able to guide themselves and their friends through the safest course of action. You might not even see a Virgo at the end of a movie because they have successfully evacuated to another state where the killer will never find them. And last and toughest, Capricorns. Capricorns are cold and shrewd, which can be a problem in real life, but is an asset in horror movie life. They make decisions solely based on how it is going to advance their position in life. They are used to calculating the actions of those around them, so they thrive in a scenario in which this is required to survive. And this article was written by a person named January Nielsen. Nielsen. Um, aka Jan Jan. You know, I've heard the names April and June. January is new. Well, I'll be leaving a link to this article in the description. That's going to be all for it. I hope you guys learned something. Um, you know, you never know what's going on in somebody's mind. It's like we're all different planets sharing one bigger planet. So, you know, just watch your back because you don't want the wrong person to already be watching yours. Take care of yourself.